watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
Well, I hope you enjoyed April and January because these temperatures are going bye-bye, because from here on out we are going to see winter take over here in West Michigan. Here's Storm Track Live radar. You can see some light precipitation in the form of rain over central Lake Michigan. That will just come up to a Little Sauble Point into the Hart area and then continue its track to the north and east. But that's not it. We have a lot more rain off to our south, and if you look far enough west in Missouri and also northeastern, actually southeastern parts of Iowa, you can see a mix, a transition there, and eventually that area is going to split us right here across southwest lower Michigan and actually lower Michigan. Here's the rain out there right now. We're tracking into the southern part of the state and into the Grand Rapids area as well. It's chugging to the north about 35 miles an hour, so it's a pretty good clip. Moving into the Michigan-Indiana state line about 2 hours to 2.5 hours away. We're looking at Kalamazoo, about I-94, about 3 hours away, so that would place it to about mid-evening up to Grand Rapids. A little bit later than that, about 4.5 to 5 hours away, so we're looking at sometime between around 10:30, 11 o'clock before we start to see the rain arrive. And notice I said rain because it looks like initially that's what it's going to be as our temperatures slowly fall. But it will transition over to freezing rain. Here's the tricky part. It looks like that transition is going to occur gradually from northwest to south and east. Winter weather advisory goes into effect at 10 o'clock this evening, but if you're heading out this evening, I think you're going to be just fine. I don't think that transition is going to really happen until later on tonight, prior to daybreak and early tomorrow morning. And right now, here's a broad view. You can essentially follow that moisture all the way up, and on the west side of that moisture, that's where we expect the problems to be with the slippery roads out there, and that's why there's essentially winter weather advisories from Michigan all the way down to Oklahoma. So a very moisture-laden system. Well, can you tell that there's a cold front moving through? Right now, 54 in Jackson. Contrast that with 46 in Grand Rapids and 38 in the Ludington area, 39 in Muskegon. That cold front is basically splitting southwest lower Michigan right now, and temperatures will continue to fall. Visibilities are fine. I don't know how that slipped in there. But anyway, we're looking at a wind out of the south-southwest or west-southwest in Jackson. But note, as you head west, that wind has now turned to the west, and that's going to bring in those colder temperatures. Here's that cold front right now. The clouds will be with us throughout the rest of the night and likely right through Sunday as well. Your 24-hour forecast will start you out at 6 o'clock this evening, and watch as we head towards midnight. First signs of that moisture developing. Fairly decent and steady rain moves in by the midnight time frame from south to north. Now notice that mixture taking over as those colder temperatures arrive. First, if you're around the Hart, Fremont, Muskegon area, then gradually shifting to the south and east. So basically from a line from Holland, Grand Rapids over to Greenville, Mount Pleasant, that's where you could receive about 1/10 of an inch of freezing rain to as much as about 1/4 of an inch. And that certainly is enough to create some problems. I think everything is going to transition to sleet and snow showers, very light snow throughout the remainder of Sunday, and then it will continue with some isolated light snow showers. I don't think anybody's going to pick up much more than 1 inch across the area once we do make that transition. We'll start you out at 9 o'clock this evening. Note, for the freezing rain, no accumulations at that point. As we loop it towards tomorrow morning, you first see the numbers start piling up to our northwest, and there it is, right around the Fremont area, about 1/4 of an inch of freezing rain up towards Big Rapids, and also about between 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch in Muskegon, a little over 1/10 of an inch in the Grand Rapids area. Here's your 8-day forecast. It's a busy one, much colder. Sunday, Monday, falling temperatures tomorrow, Tuesday, 30 degrees, and note, we're cold all the way throughout the rest of the week. Periodic snow showers. Probably the best chance of snow showers during the week will be Wednesday. Get ready for winter weather and winter to return in general.